Number 11, Bailey Middleton. Number 16, Conley Henley. Number 1, Maya Brown. Number 6, Lauren Taylor. Number 13, Kaylee Hughes. And for your home team, the Menard Eagles. Number 20, Emma Davis. Number 18, Sawyer Shelton. Number 9, Emily DeSalle. Number 5, Sophie Giordano. Number 12, Addie Wright. Number 13, Kaylee Nevin. Number 1, Kate Parati. Number 14, Sophia Scully. Number 3, Annabelle Drago. Number 17, Devin Powell.
Good evening, everybody, on this March 1st, Wednesday night, out here in Alexandria at Holy Savior Menard Central High School. We're going to take a little pause of silence for the prayer and the national anthem, and maybe the Pledge of Allegiance as well.
Lord, thank you for bringing us here today. Thank you for bringing everybody here safely. I pray that we play a great game and leave all on the field and keep everybody safe and play with sportsmanship. And then we'll go into
And the national anthem. Not sure who that was performing. Sophia Scully right there as a catcher. You heard probably the starting lineups. We'll start with in the outfield, the home team, the Holy Savior Menard Central High School Lady Eagles. They come into this game with a 6-4 record, trying to reverse what happened to them on Monday. A loss to Opelousas Catholic 4-0. Although they had a really nice weekend over the weekend at Champions Park, as they won 2 of 3 games there and beating Ruston, the Bearcats of Ruston, which is a 5A school actually. So it was a big win. For the Lady Eagles in that game. So the Emma Davis, a little switch up in the batting order anyway, and in some cases in the field. But Emma Davis, number 20, will be at second base. Sawyer Shelton, the center fielder, will bat second now. We've seen her the last time we did a ball game. we saw Sawyer batting first and in center field. Sawyer Shelton coming off of the game last night down in Hammond for the Lady Eagles basketball team in the semifinals, a historic game as it was the first time the Lady Eagles made it to the top 28. And it is about 5 minutes early, 6:56. The first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Oh, do the strikes there. There you go. School board's working the first time, folks, for the for the first time for me anyway. The Tioga Lady Indians at the plate. Abba Troquil. There's a shot up the middle to center field for a single to lead off top of the first. She's the shortstop, number 15. Caitlin Roberts, number 2, playing left field, is the second batter. Christina Lambert, the pitcher, number 12, will be bat third. Zoe Rowland, the second baseman. Number 25 is a cleanup hitter. They're going to steal on Scully, or try to. The throw down is not in time. As the runner advances, got some speed out there, does Troquil. Stolen base. 1-0 the count to Roberts. Up here in Central Louisiana, it's Roberts. There's a shot, just foul down the line. Third baseline. So far, the freshman Medvin, number 13, on the mound. She will bat 6 for the Lady Eagles, but the pitcher, you can see her wearing a sleeve on that right elbow. Something must have happened. I didn't get a chance to visit with Coach prior to the game, but maybe some kind of little injury or something that's bothering her with that. We'll see how it affects her. There's a pitch, two strikes now on Roberts. But I was just saying, above in Central Louisiana, above I-10, it's Roberts. You drop below I-10 and go into Acadiana or further south, it would be, well, Robears. I cracked myself up. Anyway, welcome to Menard Lady Eagles softball on 446 Sports tonight. Thank you for joining in. And we're just single-handedly doing it tonight as we have 446 Sports usually does. Tioga. There's a long ball to left field over the left fielder. That hits the fence. Coming in is Troquil. She'll score. Roberts with a long double down left field. You could hear it hit the fence. Deep shot. Just about maybe 3 feet or so, and she'd have had herself a round tripper, and it would have been 2-0 early. But Tioga, the Lady Indians jump on top, and I was saying that Lady Indians have a 446 broadcaster in Chuck Perkins. He's a teacher there. There's a ball outside. Runner at second, 1-0. And Chuck does the production for Ash football, but he started filming and producing the Lady Indians softball games since the game is here. There's a shot, gets by first base, Addie Wright. Coming home is Roberts, the throw into second base, and it's a quick 2-0 lead for the Lady Indians. 3 straight hard hits for the Lady Indians with a quick 2-0 lead, and they were able to hold the throw in by, that's Drago, Annabelle Drago in right field, keeps the runner at first. Right, just too sharp a hit. There's a strike on Zoe Rowland. Was outside. She tried to hold up but couldn't. This Christina Lambert, the pitcher, was standing at first, number 12. This is number 25, Rowland. There's a bunt. She leans into it. Scully gets up, fires it down. The throw over to third, not in time. She slides under the tag. Medvin not being able to get over because Giordano was charging the bunt, sacrifice bunt. Gets the runner to second, and then the throw over to get the out at first. They're challenging the play at first. But that was a 2-3. We'll hold up on the out here. We got one out, or at least they're showing one out. She stretched on the bag. Yep, that's what I figured. So it will be the first out in the inning. 2-3 sack bunt for the first out. But Lambert takes second on the bunt, and then on the throw to first takes third as Giordano wasn't there, and Mevin didn't get over to cover in time, and they had to. Addie Wright had to hold up on the throw, and that hesitation, a double pump, allowed Roberts to get. There's a high fly ball into short left center. There's a catch by Sawyer. Going to tag and throw home. Scully. Mevin just realizing that she needed to be backing up that throw. Scully with the nice stop. But the fly out to center field for the second out. Nice job by Sawyer. Shelton to make the catch and to get the ball in. Kind of holding Lambert at third because of the short shot. We have the ball. The ball should fly out of this park if the batters are able to get underneath it. There's strike one. See if the Lady Indians and Mevin can get out of this. Batting sixth is Kohler Hanley. That was Bailey Middleton, the third baseman, number 11, that flied out to short left center. There's a ball outside. Two outs. Oh, there's a ball. 2-1. The count. That ball looked pretty good. But we have a bad angle on this on those inside pitches. Can't really tell. 2-0 here in the top of the first as the Lady Indians jumped on Menard with 3 straight hits. There's a shot down to first. Oh, snagged nicely by Addie Wright and able to tag first for the out. That was a really nice play by Wright to keep it at 2-0 as we come in and see if the Lady Eagles can do some damage. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We're back live here for the bottom of the first inning to see if the Lady Eagles can get some runs back. I'm looking for something on the computer here. If I can do it, I'm going to throw it up there. There we go. Nope. For some reason, that's not. There it is. Insight Audio and Video. We want to thank them for allowing us to be able to use their hotspot. And then that should be Kim Harrell. I got to do something to fix that. But Kim Harrell, Appraisers, is one of our new sponsors. Want to thank her for that, and I got to fix that. It was supposed to be up there. should be up in the right-hand corner as you look at all of our sponsors. Valex, this is Emma Davis, number 20, the second base, playing second base. She was batting second the last time you saw her. Got ball one. 2-0 Tioga. The Lady Indians on top. The lefty pitcher. Ooh, outside pitch. Looked a little high, but going to have to keep an eye on that. If he gets consistent, the Lady Eagles going to have to be ready to slap that one. Lady Indians scored 2 runs on 3 hits. The first 3 batters getting hits with a deep double. That's an outside pitch. 2-1 on Davis. That is Christina Lambert on the mound. Supposed to be. No, they got that wrong. That's 25. There's a hot shot to third. That's safe. The speed of Emma Davis beat it out as Bailey Middleton had a bad hop, was able to keep it in front of her, and it bounced off her chest. You can kind of see her, holding her chest. That one stung. They're checking on her. But we'll call that. That was a hard hit. I don't think we'll make an error out of that one. It was a bad. We'll give Emma Davis a single on that one to third. So the Lady Eagles with the leadoff runner on, and Sawyer Shelton, who played, she and Lauren Smith on the and Kaylee Methvin on the basketball team. There's a fake bunt, and the slide into second beats the throw, and the Lady Eagles do what Tioga did, get the single and steal second to put a runner in scoring position. 0-1 the count. Nobody out. Lady Eagles trail 2-0 here with the second batter, Sawyer Shelton, number 18, the center fielder. She made a nice catch in the top half of the inning for the second out, and a nice throw into home to hold the Roland at third. There's an outside pitch. Davis. It's 1-1 the count. 1-1 the count. Try to zoom in. You can hear the Lady Indians trying to keep everybody going. There's a called it high, ball 2, 2-1. Davis down at first had a single to third base, took a bad hop. She was able to keep it in front of her, and the throw over not in time with the speed of Davis, even from the right-hand side. It was a hard pull of the pitch. Shelton, Methvin, and Smith all playing basketball till late in the evening last night. There's ball 3. Ooh, that was walked into that one and a little bit high. Their game tipped off at 8 o'clock last night in Hammond, and they played to a 44-42 loss to Episcopal last night. The way I read about it this morning is kind of a last-second shot by Episcopal to win the game by 2. Oh, so Shelton swinging hard at that one. Full count, nobody out. Davis at second. If Shelton can get a bat on this one and find a gap or a hole, Davis might score, and they can cut the lead to 1. 2-0 Lady Indians. Want to welcome all the Tioga Lady Indians fans. There's ball 4 on Shelton. First 2 runners are on, first and second for Emily DeSalle. This is with the wind blowing out. DeSalle in the game against Ruston, I think it was, had another 2 home run performance in a game, and I believe they were back-to-back at-bats again. That's the second time that she's hit back-to-back at-bat home runs. We saw it on the there's a shot, finds a hole to third. Davis going to try. Oh, Coach Scully going to hold her up. She's got to get back, get down. She's in there. Boy, Coach was yelling at her to get back. She kind of hesitated, but a hard single down the line by DeSalle. Everybody advances and nobody out. Sophie Giordana with bases loaded and nobody out. Lady Eagles trailing by 2-0. Giordano, the third, playing third base tonight, number 5. There's a tip, strike one. Reset that because nobody's out, but the bases are juiced. DeSalle at first, Shelton at second, and Davis at first. A good long shot into the outfield, and Shelton will score and tie this game at 2 apiece. Pitch is low, 1-1. Talking about DeSalle, just in the last, let's see, we did 2 games on Saturday, I believe it was. 2 Saturdays ago. And then she had St. Edmunds, she had 2 home runs as well. I mean, so something like 6 home runs. There's a hard shot. Oh, foul ball. Tell you what, that was close. Middleton playing third base reached to get it. And she almost touched that ball with her glove while it was still on the line. Wasn't able to get it. If it had bounced off, everybody would have been able to advance. 1-2 the count on Giordano. Bases loaded, nobody out. Lady Eagles trail the Lady Indians by 2-0. There's a high ball. Bounces, everybody stays. Didn't get by far enough. It's a change up and a floater. Giordano knows Lambert can get hit, or that they actually know Roland, number 25, can hit. There's a foul ball off the bat of Giordano. Let me change that up. Roland is pitching. I'll have to see where Christina Lambert is playing. Lambert's playing second base, so they just switched that up. Had it in the books, it was the other way around. But Lambert at second, number 12, and 25 pitching, rolling. There's a low ball, full count. Nice job by Giordano to work this into a full count, bases loaded. Got to be careful. Everybody they do not have to run unless it's on the ground on this pitch. Fly ball, they're going to have to tag in order to advance, depending on where it is. There's a line, a grounder to home, the throw to the plate in time. Nice job by Troquill to field it and throw home. So the fielder's choice. 1 out. Addie Wright coming to the plate. Giordano at first with the fielder's choice. So it was 6-2 for the 1 out. Still bases juiced. 1 out. Reset the count, the ticker. Addie Wright with a chance. She made the nice grab of a hard hit grounder down the first baseline and stepped on the bag to end the bottom half of the inning to keep the Lady Eagles only down by 2. She can now do something about the score. Roland's pitch outside, ball 1. First baseman number 12, Addie Wright at the plate. Kaylee Methvin, number 13, on deck. Methvin has some power. She's hit a home run that we've been able to witness. There's a shot back to the pitcher. Going to have to run down first base to be able to. She does. No throw. So they get Shelton out at home. That's 1-2 for the second out. Everybody advances. Bases loaded. That's a fielder's choice by 1. It's only 1 hit. No, 2 hits for the Lady Eagles. Davis DeSalle with base hits. Medvin trying to help herself here. 2 down. See if we can get a 2-out rally. Can't leave three folks on base. And 2 in scoring position. Trailing 2-0. Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the first. Outside, ball 2. Got a windy night here. A lot of breeze. As you can see the flag blowing back there in center field. Straightaway center. There's ball 3. 3-0 on Medvin. And you got Kate Perotti on deck, number 1. She's a 7th grader. She's the designated player, so she will bat while Devin Powell will play left field and not bat. Devin Powell, number 17. Oh, that was ball 4. Lady Eagles on the board with a walk. Everybody advances. Amelia Lyons, number 34, gonna courtesy run for Medvin. Medvin with the base on ball, huge at bat there to get the Lady Eagles on the board, 2-1. Cut the lead in half. Kate Perotti, she's got some power for a little 7th grader. She can get it up into the wind. Heard she had a pretty good outing over the weekend. Oh man, you're a little bit low. That's all right. Everybody will be running at the crack of the bat with 2 outs. No matter what, in the air, on the ground. Perotti trying to advance. Oh, there's a slow changeup that floated over the outside of the plate. Fooled her. Boy, we got a nice breeze blowing tonight. I just hope it's not rain because I don't have the tent over me. And I don't know if I can pick it up and set it over. Didn't look at the weather report. Oh, that was so far outside. But went down looking for the out. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, 2 base on balls, as the Lady Indians 3rd out going down looking. But they cut the lead in half to 2-1, trailing the Tioga Lady Indians. We'll be back with the Indians at bat when we come back. You're watching Menard Lady Eagle softball on 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn your dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live at Holy Savior Menard Central High School in Alexandria. Tioga Lady Indians traveled across the Red River from North Rapides Parish to step into Lady Eagle country and the Eagles Nest here, and they lead the Lady Eagles 2-1 after 1 inning. And up at the plate now is Megan Brown, number 1. She is the catcher. And just, Coach better scoot back a little bit. Coach coach right there got her legs out. Fortunately, that little brick wall extends out a little bit. I don't think she was looking. 1-1 to count. 2-1 the score here. See if Methvin can get a clean inning out of this one and put a goose egg up. Ball 2. That was a strike against Parati. Oh gosh. Umpire already getting on coach. That's a little early in the game. Got to have a little more thick skin than that. There's a ball outside, 3-0. Megan Brown, catcher, number 1. Methvin, see if she can come back and get her. 3-1 to count. There's a shot to the pitcher. Methvin's got time. Don't rush it. Throw over to first in time. Nice play by Methvin for the 1-3 out. First out. Nice job. I don't know. Chuck's texting me. See what he's got to say on this one. Oh, thank you. A weather report. He texted me that it was Lambert pitching, but I caught it before I saw his text. So thanks, Chuck. Glad you're watching. There's ball 1. Would love to have you here, but I hope your wife's feeling better or gets better soon. Let's see what he's got. Wednesday, I don't know, 77 degrees, I guess, with the wind blowing. Oh, that's tomorrow. Hourly. No, wait, today is Wednesday. Man, it's been a long week already, hasn't it? Wednesday, March 1st. So about 77 degrees, but doesn't say what the wind is. No chance of rain until late, so hopefully this game, or at least, maybe 10 o'clock or so. It looks like. That's only 20%. Two and 1 to count. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Lady Indians lead 1-0. There's a shot to Giordano. She scoops it up to throw over to first in time. Nice play by Giordano. 5-1 for the second out. This is number 13, Kaylee Kuti. She is a right fielder. Two outs. This is a nice rebound for Methvin here and the Lady Eagles defense. 2 down. Ball, said it hit her. Boy, coach got to watch out, I guess. This umpire looking out there, looking over there. There's a hit batter. Hit by pitch, Kaylee. Kuti down to first. So Troquil had a beast of a shot on the ground. It was a hard hit grounder straight up the middle for a single. And the top of the order really hit Methvin pretty hard. He's going to have to mix up pitches here. There's a shot deep. That could get out of here. And it does. That's a home run by Troquil. And it's a 2-run dinger as Kuti comes in after she was hit by a pitch and got the free pass. And the Lady Indians congratulating Troquil for the round tripper. Doubles the score for the Lady Indians. Puts them up by 3. That was a strike. So Roberts up. Caitlin Roberts, the left fielder. Number 2, she hit a deep ball that hit the fence. It almost went out. She got a double off of it. And again, with this wind blowing out, she just lifts it a little bit harder than what she did in the first inning. And she'll put this baby out of here. There's a shot to Shelton, a one-hopper. Boy, that was hard hit. A single for Roberts. Again, really spanking the ball here. And all three of them did. Troquil, Roberts, and Lambert hit really hard balls. So did Rowland, for that matter, with the ground out. Well, I take that back. It was the ground out to third, and the Rowland was a sack bunt. But Lambert hit one really hard in between first and second. 2 outs, 2 runners in, 4-1 the lead here in the top of the second inning as Tioga leads the Lady Indians. There's a shot to right field. It'll drop in front of Drago. She's going to throw it into third, and will allow Lambert to go into second. So a single to right, the throw to third. Not sure if that's where the throw should have gone. Don't know if she had a chance to really get her. And the throw into second to keep that runner from getting into scoring position. Here's the pitcher.
1-844-844-88 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back out live. There we go. Oh, don't want to see me. Let's see if I can update that. 6-0. I'm going to have to refresh the scoreboard here because apparently I lost internet with the wind blowing it around. 6-1 is the score with a runner at second and 2 outs. All this damage, 3 runs in, done with 2 outs. Started out, got Brown and Taylor, and then Kuti was hit by a pitch. And Troquil smacked the home run for the 2-run dinger, and then a single by Roberts, another single by Lambert, and they threw it to third, so it allowed both runners to get in scoring position, and then Rowland hit a double. Courtesy runner number 4 is out there to run for Rowland. Hopefully we're back up and running. You'll see this on the recorded aspect of it when we can substitute out the recorded version for the live version with this issue. Number 9 in for the to shortstop. So DeSalle into pitch. Count is 1-0, 2-0. Pinch courtesy runner number 4 is out there at second base. And I'm sorry to the Tioga Lady Indian fans who are tuning in tonight. You're not hearing Chuck on the call, but you get me. There's a strike, 2-1. And unfortunately, I didn't get all the players' numbers and names. So number 4, I'm not sure what her name is. Chuck, if you have it, shoot me a text. Thanks for telling me that we're back on. The wind must be playing some havoc with our signal. So apologize for the lost communication. And there's a shot to short. Methvin can't handle it. Courtesy runner is going to be held up as it's cut off by DeSalle. So the single to left by Middleton moves the courtesy runner over to third. Will reset. The bases were juiced. Nice play by DeSalle and Scully to get the force out at home. And the Lady Eagles will come to the plate in the bottom of the second, trailing by 5, 6-1 to the Lady Eagles. We'll recap it when we come back, but you're watching live Lady Eagle softball on 446 Sports live stream. Back in a moment.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles. I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
And back live here in Alexandria, Louisiana, on the campus of Holy Savior Menard Central High School. You can see the school in the background, back there behind center field and left field. It's a great campus. Wait, no, second inning there. Let's see, what do we got? All right, there are the updates. Bottom of the second inning, Lady Indians trail by 5, 6-1. Sophia Scully, the catcher, number 14. Coming to the plate for the Lady Eagles. See if they can do some damage here. They gotta get something back. Boy, they had bases loaded and nobody out in the last inning. Could only get one run. So Roland on the mound, the lefty. There's a slow changeup. A floater goes in there and calls it a ball. Kind of floated over the shoulders. Scully, Drago, and Davis, the first three batters. What a beautiful night for softball. Nice and breezy, keeping the mosquitoes at bay, and I hope that stays. There's Scully with a shot to right, but played perfectly out in right field for the out. That was Kylie Cootie with the play in right field. So fly out to 9 for the first out. Annabelle Drago, the right fielder, plays right field, number 3 for the Lady Eagles at the plate to face the lefty Roland. Ball 1. Ooh, I got a bunch of texts, probably all from Chuck. Roland hit the double. Did you lose internet? Yes. Now I'm back on. Thanks for keeping me updated, Chuck. I'm not seeing it come on my, the messages come on my phone, and I can't quite look at the computer. There's a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count with one out. Yeah. Let you listen to a little gnat sound. Lady Eagles trying to get their teammates fired up. Ooh, wow. 2-1. That pitch was a strike last inning. Got to whisper it because the umpire's right there. I'm located just to the right of home plate, so I can tell you it's not the best angle on the inside pitches, or even for that matter on the outside with right-handed batters. Oh. Had to duck out of the way. 3-1 to count. Drago, get on. She's got a little bit of speed. That would be a huge plus for the Lady Eagles. They got the first 3 runners on with a single, base on ball, and another single. There's ball 4. Drago gets the walk. 1 out. Scully, the fly out to, it was a hard hit to right field. But just, she was played and positioned perfectly to make that catch. Kind of the line drive right to her. Emma Davis singled her first time up. Ball 1. Lady Eagles with only 1 out. That was Scully's fly out. I'm trying to remember where Davis singled. I want to say she. There's a bunt. She was out of the box. She's going to spin around. She's safe. The runner going to third is going to be tagged out as Drago was caught Coach was holding her up, but she didn't pay attention, and she kept coming. I remember Emma got on with the kind of bunt, slow roller, and beat it out the third base. So she gets the single on the bunt, and then throwing out with a 3-5 for the second out. Drago, man, can't run yourself into outs and have a chance to win the game. Shelton at the plate. There's a shot. That's going to be in the gap. That could be extra bases. Emma Davis going to come around and score. Shelton going to try to go to third. The base is free, and she'll slide in with her speed. Beautiful smack by the lefty. Gets Davis in to cut the lead to 4, 6-2. A triple. Oh, not that one. Emma Davis with showing her speed. The triple by Shelton. That ball deep. Here's DeSalle. She gets a hold of this one, and we could have a 6-4 ball game right here. Ooh, strike one. That ball was really nice pitch. Slow. 6-2. Lady Eagles get one back. Got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. 0-1. The pitch coming up by Roland to DeSalle. Oh, man, oh, man. Strike 2. Both pitches right down the pipe. DeSalle got to watch this one. I bet she's going to be outside. I'm going to try to get her to chase. Most of the time, 0-2 pitches usually test you to high and outside. Those are hard to lay off. Oh, it was a little outside and took some speed off of it, and DeSalle just couldn't get all of it. Couldn't get all of it, but got the piece she needed in order to stay alive with the opportunity to pick up another run with Shelton standing at third. Saw the speed of Shelton. We saw that on the basketball court. There's a shot. It's a blooper just over the head of Lambert. DeSalle got to get back to first. She'll get a single and bring in a run, get the RBI, as Shelton will easily score. Lady Eagles with 2 runs in on the inning, so they double up what they did in the first. Cut the lead in half, 6-3. Going to have a courtesy runner coming in for DeSalle, who is the pitcher as well. A little blooper single. DeSalle, 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles. This is Amelia Davis, courtesy runner, number 34. I guess because it's the pitching position that she courtesy ran for the first time with Methvin. She stays with the pitcher position. If Scully gets on, they usually pinch run for her as well, and that's Anika Keogh, number 44. There's a outside pitch Giordano takes, trying to hit it down the line. That'll be strike 1. 2 outs, runner at first is DeSalle. She got the RBI single just over the head of Lambert out there, number 12 at second base. But they got the run in. That's the most important thing. Making sure you get those runs when they're there. Nice job by the catcher. That's Megan Brown behind the plate with the stop, keeping it in front of her and keeping DeSalle at first. Giordano is having a good season so far at the plate and at third base, playing the position well. And she can get extra base hits as well. There's a grounder. She pulls it. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, runner at first is DeSalle. 6-3 the score. As the Lady Eagles, your Lady Eagles trail Tioga by 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. coming up on 50 minutes into the game, actually maybe 45. Oh, and Giordano swings at a low pitch. Took a little bit off for the third out. We'll do the resets, and Lady Eagles trail 6-3 as we head into the third inning. We'll be back with more Lady Eagle softball right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for... Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back here live to start the top of the third inning. DeSalle on the mound. Medvin started and got rocked by the Lady Indians, especially at the top of the order. They put some really good hits together, solid shots, catching the meat and heart of the bat. They were just flying off the ball, flying off the bat. DeSalle with the low pitch, 2-0. Haven't seen her pitch all year as far as whenever we've covered them. It's been Medvin the whole way, but obviously, you know, that elbow sleeve that she's wearing, you know, just didn't have it tonight completely. So there's a nice strike. Took a little something off of the pitch and got it across the plate. This is Kaylee Kuti. Oh, no. Let's see. This is Taylor, number 6, first base. I must have put that in the wrong spot for the third out. Must have been Megan Brown that got the third out, because this is Lauren Taylor. There's ball 4. Taylor will get first base on the free pass. Nobody out, runner at first. DeSalle with a little bit of pressure now as Kuti, the 9th hitter in the lineup, and also the right fielder coming to the plate. So Taylor gets the base on ball. There's DeSalle can't get it. Scully trying to throw her out at first, and she can't get there. You saw DeSalle lay out to try to get the little pop bunt, but she can't get it, so we'll call that a single, and she advances Taylor to first. And man, oh man, that hurts, because Troquil, who had the home run in the second inning. This is the third inning and the third at bat for Troquil. She hit a deep shot to center. Or, you know, not deep, I'm sorry. That was a grounder, just a hard shot that rolled right by the pitcher in the bag. And now she hit a home run to deep center in second inning and got it up in the wind for the 2-run shot. Brought in Kuti. Now she's got a chance to get 3 runs across if she can smack it and get it into the jet stream and watch it fly. Oh, right off the elbow as she turned to avoid the pitch. And she turned just a little too much, and it smacked her right on the elbow. Man, some people call that the funny bone, but I'm sure Troquil's not laughing or thinks it's funny at all. Nobody does. So the hit by the pitch, that's the second one. Kuti was hit by the pitch in the second inning, which gave Troquil the chance to have the 2-run dinger. They'll take a look at her, and I'm sure she'll shake it off and be back. But that gives them Lady Indians bases loaded with nobody out. And they lead by 3, 6-3. Troquil, the shortstop. That's her glove hand. That one caught her just on the back of the elbow. Brings up Caitlin Roberts. Roberts had 2 strong double in the first, and a single in the second. Single went to deep left center field. Both of them were hard shots. Took it to left field in the first inning. I mean, first 2 innings, we saw the first 4 or 5 batters get at bats. There's a high pitch, ball 1. Oh, let's make the bases juiced there. Fell behind a little bit. Top of the third inning, 6-3 Tioga. They jumped on top 2-1, and then 6-1, and Lady Eagles put 2 on the board in the last inning to cut the lead, and they're trying to keep it there, but they're going to have to play some really strong defense and some good pitching to get the 3 outs now with the bases juiced and hold Tioga scoreless here. Pitch outside. 2-1 to count. To Roberts. She's playing left field tonight. Lambert hit some really hard balls. There's a high pitch. It gets by Scully. The play at the plate is not going to happen. As Taylor scores from third, and everybody else advances. There's a 7th run. Runners at second and third now, as that base on balls, and they normally do. Taylor started with a base on ball, and when that happens, they usually score. The percentages are extremely high. Coach out there talking to DeSalle, trying to get a feel. They're going to bring in Giordano, so they're going to switch that up. Third pitcher of the night for the Lady Eagles. Giordano going to come out, and DeSalle probably going to move over to third base or shortstop. So the shift is on. Man, oh man, lots going on here. Emma Davis going to go to third. DeSalle go back to shortstop. And Mevin going to go to second base and leave Addie Wright at first. I think that's how it is. Yep, that's going to be the setup. So runners at second and third for the Tioga Lady Indians. They lead it 7-3 here with nobody out, and Caitlin Roberts coming to the plate to face Sophie Giordano. We're going to try to take a quick break and squeeze one in here. You're watching. Oh, no, we won't. Giordano says she's ready. This is Full 4-6 Sports. I'm Tom Boucher, the voice of the Lady Eagles softball team, especially when they play at home. You know, we'll see if my schedule will allow. I know Coach has asked if I can cover some of the away games for folks, and it's just a little bit harder with softball, but they play so many games as opposed to football. But we're going to try to hit a few. There was the walk. Fortunately, there was a spot open to put Roberts. So bases loaded now. Nobody out. Lambert playing second base. Number 12 at the plate. She hit a deep shot over right as Drago took a couple of steps in instead of backing out. And there's a A bouncer in. Scully with a nice job to scoop it up and stay in front to keep 1-0 and to keep the runners at bay. Tioga could really blow this thing open in this inning right now. Lambert, with that hit that she had out to right field, if she kind of pulls it a little bit and gets it up in this wind, she could easily put it over. There's a shot. That's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring in runs. There's 1 and 2 coming in, and the throw in nicely done back there by Powell to keep the runners at first and second, but 2 runners in. That was Kaylee Kuti who scored from third, and then Troquill able to come in and score from second. Lambert, or the number 2, Roberts rather, at second, and Lambert with the hard hit single out to left field. Here's Roland, the pitcher. She hit a shot. Actually, might have been her that hit it over. I don't know. It went to right field. She ended up at second. There's a foul ball. Strike 1. Clear that. And there's 2 more in. 9-3. Tioga over your Lady Indians. Welcome all the Tioga fans, including Chuck Perkins. You know, would love to have had you out here calling the game with me, Chuck. Would have been pretty cool. Understand though why you couldn't make it. There's strike 2. Giordano coming in, doing a nice job here. 0-2 the count. Nobody out though. It's a tough situation for Giordano. Rolling the pitcher for Tioga at the plate, the lefty. Seeing if she can keep the damage going here in the top of the third inning. 3 runs are in. 2 are standing at first and second. Oh, and that one hits her. That's a third hit by a pitch. Second one in this inning. Runners advance. Roberts to third. Lambert to second, and Roland to first. Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 4 in again. Brings up Middleton. Middleton hit, I think she got a single. I can't remember. Maybe it out to left field. Drove in some runs in the last inning. Nobody out still. Bases juiced. There's it. Oh, that outside pitch is called a strike. 9-3. Tioga. Middleton, 0-1 the count. Giordano, the third pitcher in as many innings for the Lady Eagles. Oh, boy, that was outside too. I'm not sure. Said it caught the black of the plate. 0-2 the count. She's going to have to stick that bat out there. Just go with the pitch, I guess, if you're an Lady Indians fan. There's an outside pitch. She tried to pull it. Scully and Davis making a huge effort to try to get there, but it's just out of her reach. I mean, it's hard to get out of the squat position and get over there to probably halfway up the third baseline and then up against the wall. So 0-2 the count still. There's a shot down the third baseline. Fortunately, foul. She played it. It was foul already by the time she touched it. 0-2. Doesn't matter if she plays it and the ball's foul. It's still foul. Now, if she plays it inside the line and it goes off her glove and into foul territory, it's a different story. But that ball was foul already by the time she touched it. 0-2 the count still. That's the second foul ball down the third baseline. That's in and low. 1-2. Runners at first, second, and third. Nobody out. 3 runs in already. Yeah, we were going to try something that I don't know that's ever been done. But since we both call for both teams, 2-2 the count now. to Middleton. Roberts at third, Lambert at second, Rowland at first. Nobody out. 3 runs in already. And it's a 9-3 game. Lady Indians lead by 6. 2-2 count to Middleton. I was going to have Chuck call when Tioga batted, was at the plate. There's a full count. Nice job by Middleton to work this count back to a full count, staying alive with those 2 foul balls. But Chuck, I was going to have Chuck call the Lady Indians' offensive output, and then I could do the call when Menard came in on offense. And I thought that would have been fun. There's another, boy, she's trying to pull that ball big time. She yanked that one right over the net, out over the stands. Glad I didn't park over there. 3-2 the count, nobody out. Bases juiced from Middleton here in the top of the third. Another foul ball, just got underneath that one, and it went straight back over the stands. I'm going to have to make a catch if it goes straight up and just right behind the wall to save my equipment. I hope I have the reflexes left at my age. Here's a pitch. There's a ball. That is pulled down the line. That's going to be out of play down the third baseline. Still 3-2 the count. They've got Middleton, Bailey Middleton, really turning on the ball. Tell you what, if they could get Giordano to throw this one inside and right at the kneecap, she'd probably swing right over the top, trying to pull. There's a low ball, but it made it over the plate, and that's going to drop in for the single, and that's going to pick up the 10th run of the game, 4th of the inning as Roberts trots across home. Rolling down, or actually Lambert down to third and the courtesy runner to second. And that is a great at-bat by Middleton with the blooper line drive single to left, bringing up Kohler Hanley, number 16, the center fielder. Bases are juiced. Nobody out. Sophie Giordano at the plate. There's strike one. Tioga leads by 7. There's a 10-run rule after 5, 15-run rule, mercy rule after 4. Bases loaded. I mean, there's a real chance that they could jump on this one and have the 10-run lead after this inning. There's a shot to third. See if they can come home with it. They're going to go to first, and it's going to be in time to get the out. The runner will score. Lambert in for the score to make it 11. 11-3. Only one out, as that is a ground out. What was that? 6-3 for the first out. Runners at second and third. Brown, the lefty, at the plate. Pitch is high, ball 1. Still only one out with 2 runners in scoring position. Rowland, or the courtesy runner, at third, and Middleton at second. They're the ninth batter of the inning. Brown. Taylor on deck. They tried to bunt and left the bat out there. Pitch was low and away. Would have been ball 2. Lauren Taylor on deck. She started the inning for Tioga. She was the first batter of the inning. There's strike 2. Got a piece of it. Yeah, she took a base on ball that got things started and came around to score. There's a grounder down to second, the toss over to first in time for the out. But as you saw across in front of the camera, crossing the plate was the courtesy runner to pick up run number 12. 6th in the inning. So that sacrifice for the second out. 1-3. There's strike one. 2 outs as we move over another frame. It's not good for the home team or any team when you're in the 5th frame of your book and it's only the 3rd inning. There's a hot shot foul down the third baseline for an 0-2 count on Taylor. Taylor plays first, number 6. Wait. No. Is this Megan Brown, right? No, it is Taylor. Yeah, that's right. I got to move over here, man. That gets confusing. There's a deep shot to center field. That hits the fence. You can hear it. The throw into second. They could tag her, not knowing. Nobody communicating with Medvin that she was trying to stretch it into a double. Medvin had the ball. Got to talk to each other out there as Sawyer Shelton got to the fence and threw a nice throw into second base. A double for Taylor. That scores Middleton from third. 13-3. The lead is 10 now. Kuti, who got a single, she fouls that one off the foot. Strike one. Boy, that was a nice hit by Taylor. Hit the fence. Kuti going to shake it off. 2 outs now. Kuti had a single in her last at bat. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 hits in the inning and 7 runs on 3 hits so far. A hit, couple of walks, several walks, and a hit by pitch. Those free passes, most of them have come around to score. There's a foul. Strike 2. Took a little something off and had her way out in front. Maybe do another one, little off-speed pitch on the outside. Giordano on the mound now to 1. 1 out now for the Lady Eagles. Medvin at the plate, 1-1 the count here in the bottom of the third. Boy, you get to run yourself into an out. Really tough. I got to figure out how to get, they have, there's strike 2. Want to thank Insight Audio and Video for the hotspot internet. They have a little bit of internet out here as a guest internet, but it's not strong enough to run the broadcast, and I think that's interfering with my signal. There's a shot down to right field, and wonderfully played. A great catch out in right field by Kuti. That was a good strike by Medvin. Fly out to 9 for the second out. Hit the ball hard. I don't know if the signal with the wind blowing in and creating that guest signal to just be enough to interfere. But as you can tell, it interferes and it knocks off the signal a little bit. But it's not strong enough to run. So once I get back on the Insight Audio and Video, we're back up and running. You know, Chuck Perkins will be able to take the recorded broadcast and put it back on so it'll run clean, and put it back on the broadcast in the archived area. People go back and watch that archived either on 446sports.com, which this is what you're watching, as you see it in the upper right-hand corner, 446sports.com. What do we got? 2-0. There's Kate Perotti, the designated player at the plate. Don't need a home run, Coach telling her. Just need to get on base. 2 outs, 2-1 to count. I put Kimberly Harrell appraisals in that rotation up at the top right. I want to make sure we see it. There's strike 2. She pulled her head out on the swing. BK Distributors. All of our sponsors are up in the upper right-hand corner. And Kimberly Harrell is she's also president. There's a shot back up to the pitcher, the throw over to first in time for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning that really shouldn't have been, as we get 1-3 for the third out. We got 1 hit, no runs on 1 hit, but that 1 hit ended up, she got thrown out. That was Addie Wright got thrown out thought she might stretch it to second for a double, but it was cut off and thrown into second, and the throw back to first caught her trying to get back. So when we start, Sophia Scully will be the batter when we come back in the bottom of the 4th. But after 3, it's 13-3 as the Tioga Lady Indians lead by 10. If they get 5 in this half of the inning and keep a goose egg on Menard, that'll end the game. You're watching live streaming Lady Eagle softball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We're back live here in the top of the 4th inning. 13-3, the score. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, I'm going to have to refresh the scoreboard because we lost that internet. Chuck, you'll be proud of me, man. I was able to figure out how to refresh the scoreboard. 1-0 the count to Lambert. There's a deep shot, and can't be played by Powell. She was pulled further over towards center field. I'm feeling some sprinkles, man. I hope this doesn't come down. That's a double. That was Christina Lambert, number 12, playing second base tonight. She had 3 singles coming in the first 3 innings, and now gets a double here in the top of the 4th. I'm feeling a little sprinkle. There's a shot by Rowland to Addie Wright. She scoops it up, touches the bag, and we'll get the out. So that's a ground out to 3, and she handles it herself for the first out. But Lambert moves over to third. 1 out in the inning. Runner at third. There's a foul ball that's going to stay inside but off the net. So even if the players could have gotten to it, it would not have been an out. Oh and 1. 1 out. Top of the 4th inning for the Lady Indians. There's a ball outside. 1-1 to count. You got to think, I wonder how many of these girls, they probably all went down to Hammond on a bus for an 8 o'clock game last night and then had to come back on the bus. There's foul ball straight behind us. 1-2 the count, 1 out. Lady Eagles basketball team, 27-5, I think, on the year going into that game, if I'm not mistaken, last night. Historic game. There's a shot back up the middle. Lambert going to hold at third, and that's going to allow that must have been a designated hitter right there because, let's see. This is number 16. Oh, no, there it is. That was rolling with the ground out to 3 for the first out. And Lambert sitting at third. Started my book wrong. So runners at first and third. The runner at third is Middleton. That was a hot shot to the pitcher. I'll call that a single. That was really hard to handle. There's a bunt. Got to throw it to first for the out. Emma Davis does, and it's there in time for the second out. But the bunt advances the runner. It advances Middleton to second for the sack. That was a nice job by Davis on the 5-3 for the second out. So we got a runner at first and third, 2 outs, and Brown at the plate. The lefty. Ball 1, Giordano on the mound for the Lady Eagles. It's the catcher, Brown. If I'm not mistaken, she's catching like a right-hander, throwing like a right-hander, but batting. Maybe she's this little switch hitter. But with her speed, not a bad idea to put her on the left side and teach her how to hit from the left so she can do a little slap shot and use her speed to get down to first. Not often you see a catcher that has a little bit of speed. I certainly didn't. I ran in one place. I dug a hole all the way to first. There's a slap shot. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Eagles with a good job here with so far with the goose egg on Tioga. 2-2 the count. Two outs, runners at second and third. And there's a shot that's going to drop right into the glove of Devin Powell in left field. So the fly out to 7 for the third out, and Lady Eagles hold Tioga scoreless in the top of the fourth for the first time in this game. So they got 0 runs on 2 hits and left 2 runners on the bag. And it's 13-3 as we go into the bottom of the fourth. We'll see if the Lady Eagles can do some damage here to try to get back in this game with just a few innings left. You're watching live streaming of Menard Lady Eagle softball on Full Force 6 Sports. Back in a moment.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We are in a commercial break, but I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to be Kimberly Harrell's box. I had that set up, doggone it. And Insight Audio and Video, want to thank them for the use of their hot spot. I'm going to get Kim's spot on there, but Kimberly Harrell Appraisers, we're grateful that she's, with us as a sponsor now. Back to the action live here at Holy Savior Menard Central High School's campus in Alexandria, Louisiana. The Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the fourth. Scully, Drago, and Davis will be your first three batters. Scully with the strike. Actually, that's Roland with the strike pitch. Scully watching it on the outside. 1-1 the count. Lady Eagles need to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. They trail by 10, 13-3. There's a shot to second. Played perfectly over there by Lambert over to first for the first out. Scully got a bat on it. Strong hit. She flew out in the second inning to right field. So both of her shots going to the right side. That's a 4-3 for the out. Drago, base on balls in the second inning. Boy, took something off of that. Had Drago way out in front for the strike. So the Lady Eagles have got to get something going here in the fourth or even in the bottom of the fifth if they want to extend this game. They already trail by 10. And if that stays the same, there's a shot to the pitcher, the throw over to first. She takes her time. And got to hand it to the Lady Indians. They played solid defense so far. 1-3 for the second out. And we're back up at the top of the lineup. Emma Davis. Davis had a nice night tonight. 2 singles in the first and second inning. And she's done her job as the leadoff batter to get on base. 2 outs so far here in the bottom of the fourth. And so far, no hint of damage at all being threatened by the Lady Eagles against the visitors, the Tioga Lady Indians. Tioga located probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes max from here, right over the Red River, heading north. Got to go back behind Procter & Gamble. There's a shot base hit by Emma Davis, her third single on the night. That one gets by Lambert at second for the single. So finally a runner on. That brings up Sawyer Shelton, who had a triple back in the second inning. She took a base on balls in the first. That's where really the momentum was kind of lost for the Lady Eagles in the first inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters out of 9 came to the plate. They had bases loaded with nobody out and only able to scratch 1 run across. Runner at first. Then they've had a couple of instances where, they had a single to lead off, but then the runner was thrown out trying to get back to first because they made the turn too big, too far down, towards second base and couldn't get back in time. The relay throw made it back to first before the runner did and tagged out. Roland, there's a shot up the middle by Sawyer, and that's going to be a single, her third one of the night. And now we got runners at first and second with DeSalle, the big bat. Big bat with 2 outs. Straight up the middle for Sawyer. 3 for 3 on the night. Well, I'll take that back. She had a walk and a single. 2 for 2, basically, on the night for Sawyer. It was Davis who's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. So DeSalle with the table set, at least partially, with runners at first and second, and the wind blowing out. If she can get a really good pitch here. They've pitched her well tonight, though. There's a strike outside. Trying to keep her outside, see if she's got power to the right side. DeSalle, though, able to get a single down third baseline in the first inning and a single to right field in the second. Here in the fourth, let's see what she can do. She can jack it out for sure. There's a high pitch, 1-1 the count. With 2 outs, no runs across yet in this bottom half of the fourth. But the Lady Eagles have 2 runners on for DeSalle. Giordano on deck. She can help herself as she's on the mound now. Roland's going the whole distance so far. There's a, whoa, that was one that DeSalle would like to have back. 1-2 the count. As that one came off the bat and right over into the right over the dugout on the first baseline, foul, and right into the tennis courts. Hope nobody's over there playing tennis. Don't hit that ball. You'll be buying a new racket. Here's a high pitch. Boy, nice job. Nice job by Brown to get up there and get that high pitch. 2-2 the count on DeSalle. 2 outs and 2 runners on. 2 is the key number there. But number 9's at the plate for her third at bat. Oh, boy, lucky on that one. Man, that has been a strike before. Full count, 3-2. Runners are going to be running on the pitch. As no matter what, 2 outs, they're forced to take off. DeSalle with 2 singles so far, 2 for 2 on the night. Let's see what she can do. They give her something. Give her some cheese. There's a deep shot. That's going to make it over the wall for a 3-run home run by Emily DeSalle. All she has to do is get that ball up a little bit, and boy, they gave her meat, and she took it. 3 for 3 on the night, 2 singles and a round tripper, scoring Davis and Shelton in front of her. Makes it a 13-6 ball game. Lady Eagles with a little momentum with Giordano coming up. 2 outs in the inning. Cleared the bases. DeSalle, man, that was nice. You could tell that was out just from the sound of the bat. As she went with the pitch, and it sailed right center field over the fence. Giordano, the pitcher, at the plate. There's a foul ball down the first baseline. 13-6. For the Lady Eagles, that at least for now extends the game to at least the 6th inning, even though we're in the bottom of the 4th, because it takes away the 10-run rule after 5. That's what you want to do, a little bit at a time. 3 runs in this inning, and they have still 3 innings to play if they can keep it. Keep it under 10. Damage can be done with 2 outs. We saw Tioga do it in the first. Oh, there's strike 2. A little bit inside, but just enough of the plate. Giordano, who moved from third base to pitcher in the last inning, to come in for DeSalle. She struck out last time at bat in the 2nd inning. Had a fielder's choice to the shortstop. There's a shot to the short. Played the throw over to first in time for the 3rd out. So the Lady Eagles do get some damage. A 6-3 for the 3rd out there. That'll be Wright, Medvin, and Parati when we come back in the 5th inning. But 3 runs on the big home run. That Davis and Shelton with 2 singles set the plate for DeSalle, and she wiped it clean with the 3-run dinger. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Lady Eagles. It's 13-6 after 4, and you're watching Menard Lady Eagles softball on 446sports.com.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live here at Holy Savior Menard Central High School in Alexandria, Louisiana, as the Lady Eagles playing host to Cross River rival Tioga. I guess not really a rival, but anytime you play a high school from Rapides Parish, it's somewhat of a rival. Menard, the only Catholic high school or private high school in, I'll take that back. There's a little high school, I guess, out at LSUA, University Academy, but the only Catholic high school in the area of Rapides Parish, Alexandria, Pineville, and surrounding areas. There's another hit by a pitch. That was Lauren Taylor, and she was hitting the back down to first. So last inning, in the third inning, there were 7 runs by, or the third inning. This is the top of the 5th. So in the third inning, there were 7 runs on 4 hits, but 3 hit by pitches and 3 base on balls. And anytime you get a base on ball or hit by pitch on the first batter of the inning, it usually comes around and scores. There's ball 1. Kuti, she's been hit by a pitch twice, in the first inning and the third inning. Oh no, second inning and the third inning. Take that back. Boy, the book is all messed up because of the extending of the innings and more than 9 batters. So we had to do that in the second and the third innings. But she's been hit by a pitch twice as Guti. The right fielder has made some great plays out in right field for the Lady Indians. Scully coming right into your picture right there to get the foul ball. 1-2 the count, nobody out. Runner at first is Taylor. She was hit by a pitch. And then we're up to the top of the inning where damage can be done and has been done. Ooh, wow. Called that one high. 2-2. Man, oh man. Thought he was going to ring her up looking on that pitch. There's a shot. That's going to find the hole between short and third for a single by Kuti. And she's having herself a night. That's her second single. She's 2 for 2 with 4 at-bats with 2 times being hit by the pitcher or hit by the pitch. Troquil up. She's got a home run on the night. She's been hit by a pitch twice in the third inning, by the way. She got to bat twice and got hit twice. She has a single and a home run and hit twice. So she's got her 5th at bat. She's 2 for 2. And 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. So they can come back and do some damage here. 3 runs would stretch it to a 10-run lead. And it might be bottom of the 5th if the Lady Eagles can't score. It'd be the end. There's a ball outside, 1-1. Apologize for some of the internet issues out here. I'm going to have to, when the wind's blowing, it kind of gets the signals mixed up with their guest internet that they have out here. It's just not strong enough. We need Insight audio and video to be able to bring the game full power for these broadcasts. Got their hotspot. Had it in football, and they allowed us to use it now for these for these outside games. 2-2 the count on Troquil, the shortstop. She has a home run already. See if she can get a 2 home runs on the night. Be easy if she gets it up in the air the way she's hit the ball. There's a high, slow pitch that she couldn't hang off of. She got just underneath it. Runners were taking off. Of course, anything on the ground, they have to run. No outs. If it's a line drive, tell you what, Kuti, the way she's taking off with the swing and the sound of the bat, a line drive, be ready to fire that ball back over to first if we catch it. Double play would do well to bring the momentum back to the Eagles. Ball 3, full count. Lady Eagles able to steal some momentum in this one with the 3-run homer by DeSalle. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, or 8 home runs already on the year, something like that for her. She's had 2 home run nights. There's a walk. Had her at 0-2 and loaded the bases with nobody out, with Roberts coming to the bag. Runners advance. Taylor to third, Kuti to second, Troquil to first on the walk, and Caitlin Roberts up, the left fielder. She's got 2 hits tonight, 2 for 3 with a base on balls. Ball 1. Her last at bat in the third was a base on ball, and then she flied out to left. She got 2 at bats in the third inning. Bases loaded for Roberts. Oh, she ripped that one. That's going to be in the practice field over there down third baseline. 1-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nobody out for Tioga here in the top of the 5th. CM6 LLC, one of our sponsors. BU Design as well. 2-1. You've seen the appliance parts commercial. Valex is our title sponsor. That's why you see them up in the top right corner and the bottom right corner. Want to thank them for the title sponsorship all year long. There's a shot to left. Going to score 2. A single by Roberts gets 2 of the 3 runs they gave up. Troquil down to second. Taylor scored. Kuti came around from second. And Roberts with the single to left. She's 3 for 4 on the night with a walk. So a good night for Roberts at the plate. This is Christina Lambert. She's hit the ball hard tonight. There's nobody out still. That one fouled off of her leg. That one was smart. There's a shot to left. Christina Lambert, second base. Tell you what she's done tonight. A single in the first. A single in the second. A single in the third. And a double in the fourth. And now we're here in the 5th. She has batted in all 5 innings. She trying to shake it off here. Get back into play. Bases loaded for her, nobody out. 2 runs in, 15-6. The score in this one. Tioga looking to improve to 4-2. There's a grounder to short. The out at second in time. So a fielder's choice to the shortstop for Lambert. Fielder's choice to, and then you have Roberts is out with the 6-4 play for the first out. Runners at the corners. reset balls and strikes. Rolling. They're gonna. Number 8 is gonna go in and run. So I guess that'll be a substitution. Somebody else will come in and play. So 8, the pinch runner, I would imagine, because she plays second base. You can't really courtesy run. You can courtesy run for the pitcher and the catcher. Speaking of the pitcher, Zoe Rowland, strike 1 with 1 out. Rowland on the night, hit by a pitch back in the 3rd, grounded out to first in the 4th, a double in the 2nd, and a sac bunt in the 1st. So she's 1 for 2 on the night so far, here with her 5th at bat. There's, ooh, wow. Pinch runner staying at first. Rowland can help her cause, give her team a chance. If she can get the runner from 3rd in, give her team a chance to end this one 2 innings early. There's a shot to 1st. Again, Addie Wright makes the play. Down to 2nd for the double. What a great job by Addie Wright to play the grounder, tag first. The runner, no, did the runner score? Wow. Huh. So you got a ground out to 3 and then 3-6 for the 2nd and 3rd out with Rowland at the plate. But that had, who do we have? He's saying that Troquel scored. Wow. I did not think that was the case. I think he wants to go home. Go home early. 16-6. But the double play, nicely done by Addie Wright and DeSalle over there. So let's see what we got. I'll add this up and we'll come back, but we'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching live Lady Eagle softball streaming on 446sports.com.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the number 1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
We're back live to start this bottom of the 5th inning. Supposedly, Addie. Let's see, who do we got? Number 15. One 5. This looks like it's maybe one of the 7th graders. I'm gonna have to pull that out. Yeah, 1-5, 15. Addie Wright just made a nice play, but Addie Wright gonna, sit down as number 15, the sub, is in at first. 2 strikes on the youngster. Strike 3. Took her down swinging for the out. Come on. One out. Let me get the name of number 15. Well, I would get your name, but she's not listed on the roster that I have. 1-0 the count. none of the rosters I have 15 on them, so that's somebody new since the start of the season. We got one out, 1-0 the count to Kaylee Medvin. Number 15 sub, 2-0. 2-0 to Medvin. Medvin at base on ball in the first and a fly out to right in the third. Her third at bat tonight, one out for the Lady Eagles. Strike one. A 1-2-3 inning, or any 3 outs with no runs. If Tioga can put the goose egg on the board, that will end the game as there's a 10-run lead, 16-6. Lady Indians lead over the Lady Eagles. Tioga, a 4A school. There's a shot to right field. Cooties made some really nice plays. This one, she can't get to it. Bounces off of her, but she's able to get to the ball with enough time to hold Medvin at first. So Medvin with the single, that makes her 1 for 2 on the night. And Kate Parati, 7th grader, the designated player, number 1, coming to the plate. Runner at first. Ball 1. Kate Parati, the designated player. She's got a home run on the year. It was her first at bat, but now she's just really kind of learning the game and playing against high schoolers. There's a strike. Still got a lot to learn. A lot of potential. This Menard softball team, a lot of potential. With a really young team. Only 2 seniors, Sophia Scully, the catcher, and Devin Powell. So the runner at first, there's a shot to the short. The play at second, Lambert over to first, cannot get Parati. Parati able to outrun it, but almost trying to get the double play. But the fielder's choice for the 6-4 for the second out. Parati down to first. 2 outs now, runner at first for Sophia Scully. Scully has put the ball in play in the right side. One of those plays I was telling you about. Oh, Scully really wanting that one. Just had it in her mind. She was going to swing no matter what. Swung outside in the dirt. But Kuti, kept the runner at first, even though she couldn't field the ball. It bounced off of her. She made a really nice play back in the second inning on a line drive, hit hard by Scully. Scully, boy, the senior wants to put the bat on the ball. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 10-run rule at play right now, the mercy rule. Parati will go back to second. The senior trying to keep the inning going. Scully grounded out to second. Last inning. And there's a shot to second base. First base will go back, and the play will be there, and that will end the ball game with the 10-run mercy rule as the Lady Indians beat the Lady Eagles tonight 16-6 in 5 innings. The Lady Eagles go down 4 batters in the 5th with, no runs on 1 hit. The ground out to the 4-3 ends the game. So 16-6 the final here. We'll be back to wrap it up right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chests, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 until 12.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn your dream into a reality, it's the number one sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles. I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
And we're back live to wrap things up as the Lady Eagles fall to the Lady Indians of Tioga by 10, 16-6 in 5 innings. The Lady Eagles had 1 run in the first, 2 runs in the second, and 3 runs in the fourth for their 6 runs. They did that on 5, 6, 9, 10 hits. So 6 runs on 10 hits for the Lady Eagles. Meantime, the Lady Indians had 2 runs in the first, 4 in the second, 7 in the third, and 3 in the fifth on 7, 11, 13, 15. They scored 16 runs on 15 hits, but, man, they had a ton of hit-by pitches and some base-on balls. So the freebies cost the Lady Eagles. DeSalle had a 3-run dinger for the Lady Indians in the second inning to make it I think it was 6-4 ball game at that point. But Troquil with a home run, I believe. Yes, Troquil had a home run, and that's about it, I think. But a lot of hard hits by the Lady Indians. So that'll wrap things up. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Valix, our title sponsor, Wallace Eye Center, Walk-Ons, BK Distributors, Appliance Parts, Giles, BU Designs, as well as CM6, Insight Audio and Video, and Kim Harrell, who just joined us. And I promise I'll figure out why your logo didn't get on here tonight, but we'll have it. We'll have it set up for sure. So Kim Harrell, thank you for joining us as our newest sponsor on 446 Sports. Sadler's Towing as well. And as our sponsors. So let's take a look. Before we close out, let's tell you when the next time, what the Lady Eagles schedule looks like. So we are March 1st today, Tioga. They will play again. They've got an Ash tournament that they're supposed to play in this weekend. And then on the 7th of March, that would be a Tuesday, they're going to play at Cedar Creek. And then they're back home to start district play next Thursday, March 9th. And they'll host Pickering, and we'll be live for that one. That's our next scheduled live broadcast. Not sure if we'll be able to do anything this weekend. We won't be at Cedar Creek for sure, but with Pickering, we may end up, covering something a little like on the 14th maybe of March in Avoyelles, and go down there and cover that game, a district game. So Pickering on March 9th right now is our next scheduled live broadcast. Check out your Facebook as we'll post when we'll be on again, and we'll let everybody know. So thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks to the Tioga fans that joined us. And you watched it. The Lady Eagles go to 6-5 on the year, I believe, with the loss tonight, 16-6. Have a blessed night and a blessed rest of your week. This has been Menard Lady Eagle Softball on 446sports.com. I'm Tom Boucher. God bless you, and thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.